Okay, so I'm super excited because if you are watching this video, that means that you care about what the wraps look like on your nails, and you need a method that is a little bit better for your unique shape of nail. So for me, for instance, I have fairly rounded nail beds except for my thumb, and that nail bed is square. Now, if you take a round wrap and try to put it on a square nail bed, I personally think it looks a little funny. So I like to do what is called the tape method, and it basically makes a tailor-made fit wrap exactly for your nail. And I'm about to show you how to do that, okay? So what you need is some tape, Scotch tape. I wouldn't use cheapy tape because it could really stick to your wraps and potentially ruin them, and we don't want that. So I go with good old Scotch tape. All right, so what you want to do is just tear off a good length, about like that. All right, and then what you do next is you just place it right over your nail and just press it down so that you make sure you get it in the sides of your fingernail. Then you simply take a pen. I just use a ballpoint pen. I think you could probably use like an extra fine Sharpie tip. But what you'll do next is you just you trace out your nail bed, and you want to make sure your pen works first. All right, there we go. We should be good. I'm going to turn my thumb around so I can see what I'm doing, and then I will show you when I am done. You go from the sides all the way to the bottom. You could trace out the top. I don't, because I don't need it. And then when I'm finished, it basically looks like that. So then what I do next is I just gently peel that off, and I gently peel it because I always forget to do this step before I put on my base coat, and I don't want to peel the base coat up. So then what you do is you take your wraps, and you are going to figure out which wrap this is going to best fit on. I already know because I've done this so many times. So I generally go with one of these two. Depends on the pattern, depends on what I'm feeling that day. So I think, I just noticed I didn't get, I'm going to flip it around and do this side because I don't have this pattern on my nails yet. Okay, so we're going to go with that. So then you take your tape, and this is quite difficult to do backwards. You put it on there so you have enough to cut off on the end, and you want to make sure your sides line up. Okay, just like that. Now typically it might be easier to do if you just went ahead and cut the complete wrap out. I usually don't to start with. I do it like this. So then what you do next is you just trim right around. Now my thumb happens to fit perfectly on the sides of these, so I don't need to trim the side. All I need to do is square out the bottom. Alright, so you can see that I just kind of trimmed around the bottom there. So then what I do next is I'm going to go ahead and peel off the tape. And what I do is I just mark a little L, and then I save this, and I can use this over and over again. Okay, so we'll put that aside, and then where did it go? Over here. I'm going to go ahead and cut this wrap out because we're going to do the same exact thing for the right thumbnail, but it's a little harder to do if you don't go ahead and cut that wrap out. Okay, so there's that one. I'm going to go ahead and do my right thumb so you can see again. And you just place it right like that. Trace right around. You want to make sure you use a writing utensil that's not going to smear on you. Okay, so there's that tape, and I'm going to go ahead and trim the other side here. So, I feel like I'm super boring when I make application videos. I need some like peppy music. Alright, there we go. Got that. So you can see how that fits right on there, just like that. Alright, we're going to square off the bottom. Now one thing you want to be really careful about when you're using this method is that you, on the wrap, you want to make sure somewhere that you're leaving a little bit of the clear backing that's showing so you can easily peel it off. If you trim right, you know, make it right around, you're going to have a difficult time getting that off. So that's why I leave it like this. Okay, and then you just cut your wrap in the middle or wherever you are wanting to cut that. And I'm going to show you how exactly tailored that is by going ahead and applying it, if I can find my tools. They're hiding on me. Okay, so we're going to peel this off. Maybe we're going to peel it off. But you know, I have the difficult wrap when I'm doing a video, right? Okay, there we go. Got that. Alright, we're going to heat up on the vinyl side, not the sticky side, because a lot of times when people heat up on the sticky side, they tend to overheat the wraps, and then they're not going to stick as well. So always heat up on the vinyl side. Hold it right up in front of your Jamberry mini heater, your blow dryer, whatever you're using. Can you see? You can see how it's just super flimsy. Okay, that's perfect. Alright, then what I'm going to do is line it right up on right above my cuticle. I don't want it on top of it. I think I put it a little too high. There we go. Alright, so now I'm just going to press down from the cuticle up to the top. Press down really well. Use the baggie, heat it up for an extra good seal. Gotta have that good seal, they're so important. And then usually I let this cool before I file. For the sake of the video, I'm going to go ahead and file so you can see the end result. And there you have it. See how it fits perfectly down? And you would not have gotten that fit if you just went with the rounded. So the tape method, it works awesome. I use them on my big toes as well. So I hope that works for you, and I hope it helps you get a better application. Thanks for watching.